that. Cool.
Mm. Okay. So, would you like to know?
Okay, we have that live. I've posted that. I've posted that. Would I like to know what settings you have used?
Yeah.
If you are wanting to tell me. Ha, ba, ba, ba.
Okay. So, our world is gonna be rather much of a bit more resource rich world. I don't like between frickin' Dragon and Jess donating so much, it's been bonkers. Uh,
Yeah.
Play. Create world.
Oh, what's our temporal settings? I'm going to have to close this window just to create another buffer between outside noise and such. Also, hi, Chris. We are doing something, at the very least.
Oh, Chris, one of the earlier conversations we had about the Unk system boss fight. Yeah, I may have sat down and started making everyone as an end game boss. Do you think the wild ones could take on the entirety of the Ankh system?
Probably not. Right. Habwa. And yes, not seeing any text scrolling by on that thing is supposed to be normal for this. At least with this setting, with these mods at a very minimum.
Yeah.
Habwa. And now I think I still have setups for the connection straight to LAN and the public IP. But seeing as it's just going to be us, we'll probably just use the LAN. Until we potentially need to summon someone else. Oh, you have gotten in. Yours is
I
definitely
have
faster
gotten.
than mine.
Okay.
There,
Oh shit! I forgot to check the
there's
class
class-specific
restriction.
ones.
Yeah, I forgot to check the class specific crafting thing.
That's okay. We can work with that. Unless you're wanting to wait another load. I mean, we could work with that.
Yep, there we go. Cool, got that. Cool. Uh, honestly, as horrible as it sounds, I'm actually just thinking like common commoner or something.
Yeah. Commoner is the neutral side of things, so yeah. And Siribot's popped in to say hi.
I am reminded of Okami with that.
Nice.
Okay, alright. Can I put that in? So next time we restart, that game setting should be active.
Cool. Now you need to escape.
Escape?
Yep. Because
Yeah.
you need to open to
Open
land.
to land. There we go. And now I forgot how we put markers on the map.
I will be
There we go.
connected to server, downloading data, and cracking open a can. Unfortunately, it's not cold. It's chilled because this room is a little bit cold at the moment.
Cracking open some boys with the cold ones. Should really do some Total Warhammer as the lizard folk.
I mean, I didn't exactly crack open a cold one with the boys because, well, one, I'm not allowed to drink alcohol, and two, beer is not fun. Makes me throw up. I am hovering. Hi. Let's go. Yeah, that works. I think I'm just going to be lazy. I'm going commoner.
Don't get me wrong, I don't have a problem with a lot of the classes. The issue comes in a lot of the negatives for such a small group of us.
Yeah.
I was actually thinking, Fee,
Yeah.
we fill in this hole as our base.
Oh, that will be interesting. Okay. We've got slate and we've got bauxite.
We've also got a lot of copper in the area.
Yeah, no, I'm just worried that we don't have anything that we can nap with.
What, flint?
I mean, technically, we can use flint, but flint is also a semi-limited resource.
Semi-limited.
Yeah, we have to find it.
Alright.
So we are setting up near spawn. Got it. That makes, if we get any people joining us, makes it easier for them to join us.
Bingo. Looks at the likes of Wolf and Rio and so on.
Kazuzu.
Kazuzu.
I don't know why I started calling them that, but it stuck.
He's an adorable bean. I might have to fix something.
I have no idea how we're going to be filling the hole, but and to what level. But I do see a good starting point.
I see a few at the moment. I'm just trying to find some sticks. I'm looking for a faggot.
I have 4 sticks.
Oh. I got some canes and a stick.
I should make it so that I'm actually looking at my screen because I would have realized, oh hey, I didn't change over to gameplay. I'm sorry everyone. And seeing as we're in gameplay, I also need to hit this timer.
Now, this had the 3 things, so we just needed to drop the bottom one, right?
No, you need an axe.
Yeah, I've got an axe.
Yeah, with the axe you just need to chop the bottom.
Cool. That was a solid good start. Let's grab this one as well. I don't know if we can refine logs to make them... God.
No, we need a saw to make planks.
Okay. Right.
And do we have a water source nearby?
No.
Okay, that's going to be awkward. Until we can get some buckets.
Yeah. Right, I need one more flint.
Need one more flint.
Yeah.
Come here.
Oh. Boop. Grab the shovel head. Like, I'm probably gonna go through.
We're going to go through a lot of shovels.
Yeah. But, if I can do that. I've got some birch canes and birch seed.
Yes, I could use the instability to just start piling and down there, but no.
How did we build baskets?
Apparently it didn't work in my inventory. Huh.
I need a lot more birch if I'm gonna do that.
Yeah. That doesn't add any inventory slots for me.
Meow. Hey Dante! Also, yeah, I'm gonna hydrate.
So I think that's a issue from the update stuff. Which...
So, hold on. So Dante, I am doing a lot better. Check the D&D server, we got a new art done. Well, Looper drew the new art. Up to you, Chris. And I am doing a hell of a lot better after getting 5 fillings done on Friday.
The basket does nothing for me. I am oh, I have found some water nearby. I'm going to look for some reeds and go make us some reed baskets.
Yeah, Dante, $2,000 worth of dental work over 2 hours. Also, congrats on the sub, Dante. And thank you, Chris, for the gift sub.
And the clock has been updated.
Well, right, we've got that. So I'm thinking we mark this out in steps and fill sections as well. I'm kind of feeling a smooth roof with with multi-layer.
Yeah.
Oh shit! Go Dante!
Nice. I have one more inventory slot. I need to save that for reeds.
Okay.
I need 80 of these.
There we go. There we go. Cool. that, and then I can go. Oh. Well, players are nice and easy. Players are nice and easy. And yeah, 5th edition.
To be fair, I don't know how long this update has been out, so there will probably be some issues with mods and all that as well.
Dante, you could entirely do 3rd. I'm going to turn around and go home.
Hi, Will.
Audio. Calm thine tits. For a little bit. So, Dante, if you want to do 3rd, do 3rd. A lot of, if you're looking at players that are present at Atlas's table, then you'll be pretty good on that front. Yeah.
If you've got the inventory space, you should probably be getting us some grass.
Grass?
Yep. For
Oh.
fire and torches. And a fire starter, but yeah.
Hey Dante, are you on the outpost at the moment? I'm just gonna get Dante to jump in coal if he wants. Or
Yep.
if they want. Meh. The Discord server that our callers in at the moment. Link is in the stream, under the stream thing. But I'm gonna take that as a no. So I'm gonna invite Dante real quick.
Habwa. Home's over this way.
Alright. Outpost. So Dante. There you go, you amazing being. You just have received an invite. Right.
Hey, Ryu.
Hi.
Hi, Minion.
Hey.
Hi.
Hi.
Hi. Hi, how
Hi.
you doing? Hi, how you doing?
I'm doing okay. That's all I can say.
Good, good, good.
So, yeah, Dante should have just gotten the invite because I'm sorry, I find it a lot easier to talk voice. Oh, what?
Boy. If I had to take a guess, you're going to get some more Sundog in the next week.
Right. Yeah. With the adjustments I've made to my schedule, what I earmarked for another game is probably going to be more Okame.
I have done something for you, hon.
Yeah.
2 baskets by the copper in that for you.
Oh. Two baskets? Pick up.
You
It's
have
not letting
inventory.
me. It's not letting me pick up.
Should be able to just look at them and go right click. Empty hand.
Don't have any. Pick up. Shovel, go down. Pick up. There we go. And now I can put the wood. Yeah. Now I forget to make charcoal.
We need
What
to
did
make a
we need?
charcoal pit.
Yeah, but what else did we need? Like, how did we need to? Did we need to prep the wood?
It needs to be cut down into firewood.
Okay. Oh. Right, where is... Okay, so when if Dante joins, then they can jump into the call, and I can ask them the 20 questions, and we can get things in order. Mer?
Did you get the stuff for fire in that? I found wild raspberry bushes. I only asked because it's starting to get dark and I just realized we have no light source at the moment.
Yes, we do. Look near the copper. Right. Now, if memory serves, I need to do that, and it gives me that. And then I need to go here. And I'm going to complain that I'm starving soon.
Yep.
I don't have any food on me.
I'm sorry. I didn't grab any food.
Okay.
Will this work? Okay, you've got 2 fire pits in construction. The problem is I have no firewood.
Yeah, you do. Look a little over.
I said I had no firewood.
I'm gonna need a new axe soon.
Do, do.
And food. No.
Why did we start to make 2 fire pits?
Because I accidentally double clicked.
Ah, okay.
Yes, yes, I know. I'm taking damage because I'm starving.
This is gonna make me hungrier, but
Up. Oh, you're a little too high. Up.
ha.
Yeah, my camera was pointing way over my head.
Chris, the more I read, the more I have to ask, are you a masochist?
I think so.
I'm not gonna be a problem too much longer.
Oh, that's another question. Do we drop our inventory on death?
No.
Phew. I think that's how many I need.
All mods. Enable
Right,
all.
Dante is in. Alright. There's a member, and there we go, and building. And fuck it, a link.
Currently 297 active plugins on my Skyrim.
And then we need to sever mute, then unmute.
Yep.
And
Hello?
hello,
Hello.
Hello, hello.
hello.
No.
Fuck, I've been around that Atlas too much.
Han,
Still with it.
Yeah.
the saplings died.
No. Why'd they
The
die?
clippings, I should say.
Why did they die?
I don't know. I slept, and then all of a sudden they were dead.
Okay. So, Dante,
Yes.
if you wanna run that edition, go run 3rd edition. You have a number of people, especially if you draw from Atlas's player pool. You have a number of people who either absolutely adore that, 3.5, and or alternatively want to learn 3.5.
That's
Again,
fair.
if you want to run 5th, run 5th. You've got a lot of people in that group that know 5th edition. The funny thing of how you can tell that is because we're playing 5th edition.
Well, that's why I was thinking about keeping it 5th, just because it is my first campaign. And
that is fully 100% a valid option.
thank you.
Yeah.
Plus, one of the classes that I chose for like the DMPC is a 5th edition class.
Oh,
Yes.
what is it?
I'm gonna butcher the name. Don't come for me. But Ganazi.
Oh, Ganassi.
The Genasi are in 3.5.
Really?
Yeah.
I did not know that. I was not aware.
I go here and type in 3.5. Sorry, I use 3.5 over 3, mostly because 3 didn't really stick around much, and 3.5 just continued to add on to it. Book from the Book of Elements. Book of Elements.
Hi, Jack.
You've got the air, earth, fire, water, and several other variations. Though some of them did occur because of some of them did occur because of other additional splat books. I will send you some screenshots later.
Thank you.
Do bear in mind though that there will be a rule thing that might make things a little different, and it's known as level adjustment. Basically, some races are notably more powerful than the standard curve. You know, you wouldn't say a drow is as powerful as any other elf, and it's that same sort of thing. That level adjustment attempts to correct. Genasi, I think, are a 0, but they may be a 1, in which case they count as 1 level higher than they actually are, to counteract the increase in race abilities and so on.
Got you.
Like a race that is naturally resistant to magic or able to spit fireballs from their mouth. Yeah. Also, the reason I know that Genasi are in 3.5 is because I played a Genasi monk, specifically a fire Genasi monk, and there was a really cool feat that they could take.
What Genasi skins are blue?
Blue, usually that would be water or air. Fuck. Low fit soil. You know what? Yeah, usually it's air or water. They tend to be in the blues.
Gotcha.
Oh, I figured out why they died. We're in a high
Why?
elevation.
I was just assuming it was a soil problem.
Yeah, no. We're in a high elevation. I'm currently standing at 173 and it's -1 degrees. If you want to find out, press C.
See?
Yep, C for character. Also, because I want to be cheeky, welcome to Tura's one-stop D&D shop. I found goats. They ran away from me.
Where does it say elevation?
No, temperature. The middle number underneath your map is your
Outside
elevation.
temperature 1C. Uh, 3.5 is my favorite. But there's a lot of long-running issues there. Yeah, long-running reasons, sorry. But yeah, do whatever one you are most comfortable with. It is your first time running, so do that.
I appreciate you. Thank you.
And the same thing with Atlas and Chris. If you need me to help, not far.
I actually probably will, because, okay, here's my thing. I love D&D, right? My knowledge on it is very limited. So I'm definitely going to need help with planning, like, battles, at least for the first second, just so I can get an understanding.
I mean,
um,
simplest way to get used to a battle
Goblin.
is grab the party and throw them against a group of goblins, rats. The rats in the cellar. I know it's a trope, but
Throw the parties against rodents of unusual size.
yeah, it doesn't have to be something strong. Just fudge the hit points a bit, so the party so the party can cut their teeth on the encounter, and they're not killing everything in one hit. Have everything die in two, but this way you get to a good couple rounds of combat. You get an idea of what your party is, because there's an issue with balancing balancing around a full martial party, much like the wild ones, and balancing around a more magical party, much like the Feywalkers.
Got you.
Yeah. Because we've got all sorts of yeah, all sorts of insanity between those two parties.
I love it.
This is just going to be me being cheeky. Just remember, you're the DM. You don't have to use the official stat blocks.
I imagine
That's
that's a
fair.
magical thing about D&D is that you could just look at the stat blocks and all that and say, you know what, screw this, I'm gonna do my own thing.
Yeah. I have
Obviously, still use the basic rule set just for some structure, but you know, sorry.
one of my most infamous encounters was with this knight in this orange rusted armor. He staggered towards the party, placing his gauntleted hand upon the iron bars that separated them. The party watched in horror as the bars twisted, warped, and rusted away at the very touch. For all intents and purposes, this knight before them was, well, a rustmate behind the scenes. Literally, I was just using the Rustmite stat block. Yeah, I do that fairly regularly as well, Chris.
So what I'm thinking, Hunt, is we're probably going to need to, as much as I hate saying this, find a different location.
I've just found more than one flowering bush. The slate might not be the best to plant bushes in.
Anyway, by the time I get back, I'll have 2 more baskets for you.
Hey, Atlas. Oh. If we're going to go around killing characters, shall I play another six-eyed kobold?
What's up? Chris, I'm not just gonna kill you off like that, my brother in Christ.
No, sorry. uh... Dante, how dare!
What do you mean, how dare?
So I found a lot of cattails, so I'm harvesting as many of them as I can.
But yeah. So, oh fuck, I loved that entrance for the Rustmite Knight. Especially since they were one of the major antagonists for the game. Oh, and actually, Atlas, also Dante and Chris, you are 3 people I want to steal for 5 rings at some point. I want to run the beginner adventure and see if you enjoy it. And you 3 are basically the cornerstone of the dream team I'd love to see at the table.
I would love that.
I have a problem with playing games of where I'm a reactive player. I
What
need
you
someone
mean?
to be a foil to start the bullshit, basically.
Got you.
Yeah. But I think your particular playstyle, especially with what I'm seeing in the Feywalkers, would be pretty fun for 5 rings. Chris is fairly flexible, adaptive, and will go hard on the world. And I kind of love that. And Atlas, well, need I say any more on Atlas?
I love it.
Yeah. Also, yeah, you could do what Chris did with Tank. So Tank got absolutely fucking floored And an NPC cast Revivify on Tank.
Oh shit.
The Revivify did not work. Tank
No.
refused to come back. Because of two particular reasons. One, even if Tank returned, the body was too badly damaged that it would be a torturous life returning.
I'm
And
heading to bed.
Upwa,
Good night.
good night.
I hope
And-
you sleep well.
I hope so too. I'm feeling tired and I need a rest because today I've mainly been helping around the house and installing Skyrim mods.
That sounds exhausting, Heike.
Anyway, night.
Yeah.
Good night.
Grabs Tura, drags into bed.
Yeah. But yeah,
Snuggle time.
mini snuggles.
Mwah. Bites Tura's head.
Upwa. But yeah, I was running on the assumption of the two factors. The body was way too damaged, and given the attack that Tank took, the soul would have also been considerably damaged. And as such, it was probably best they move on. And now they're coming back to plague the wild ones as a fairy dragon.
I love it.
Now, not because I think you'll want to do this, but if you're planning on killing off a player character for story-related reasons, talk with the character's owner.
Yeah.
Yeah?
Don't just kill it the bad roll, that's fine, that's manageable. You know, that is an accepted risk. But if you turn around and, you know, have Valen show up one punch you just out of the blue, it feels really shallow, hollow, and fucks a lot of people off. Killing a player should be one of the last things. Remember, even if you drop a PC down to 0 hit points, they're still alive. After 3 death saving throws is when traditionally they die. But
The dumb thing I can think of is you can always have a random NPC or something come through. It's not always ideal, depending on the situation.
I mean, enemy goblins incapacitate the entire party. You know, knocks them all down to 0 hit points. Fine. They get incapacitated and all that, and happy joy there.
6 months later, another adventuring party could save them.
No, far simply, just continue the story from the confines of the Goblin Cave.
Yeah, that's an option as well.
Yeah. Again, as mentioned as well, though, you have other adventuring parties. You have quite a lot of options that, even though you may have killed the party, you don't the death doesn't necessarily have to be the death. Or in some other cases as well, you may have killed the party, and the party wakes up in front of a hooded figure, holding out his hand. You get the suspicion that you need to hand over 2 gold pieces.
Oh god, I just had a real dumb thought. The party's wiped out, but then wake up in the bodies of Warforged.
Again, that's another really cool thing, especially if you've introduced a artificer character to the story earlier.
So my BBG for everyone is actually going to be an artificer.
Ooh. Okay, that is interesting.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Oh.
And
Arf.
also, yes. As
I just got raided.
thank you for the raid. It didn't pop up on my screen.
Habwa! Thank you for the raid. Ooh, Minecraft. What pack were you playing, if any? Did you have a good stream? Did you cause chaos to Kai? Ooh, Beyond the Depth. I've yet to look at that pack.
Let me and no, I'll let Dante do the announcement before I take guesses at the announcement.
Okay, I'm gonna have to type it in the chat. But give me just a moment here.
Okay.
I should probably head back towards base. Though I have no idea where base is.
There should be a shared copper thing.
Yeah, I've got that and I've also got this shared spawnish location.
Oh yeah.
Was that one
So-
of your guesses?
Well, I was gonna call you both gay robots, so I think that was close enough.
Congratulations.
Thank you. I'm actually very excited. Because it's gonna be the most platonic thing ever, but it's going to be perfect.
All that matters is you're happy with each other.
I'm so excited. I couldn't imagine living life without the little booger.
I mean, to be fair, I couldn't imagine life at the moment without her and all of the ones I am close to. Without all of my wonderful
Polymarriage.
partners.
I love that so much.
And Tura's
We
gone
don't-
quiet.
What?
Did we make
don't
you
know,
blush?
like, when.
I may not be the best at showing my emotions, but I'm getting
Oh no.
better.
Both of us are emotionally fucked up. I either feel all the emotions at once, or none of the emotions.
Why did I feel that so hard?
Oh, oh shit. So, do you want to know the current leading theory?
Yes.
Okay, so there's a series of medications that I was put on for a rather extended period of time. Now, individually, each one of them, is pretty solid at what it does. Citalopram, amitriptyline, and tramadol. No pain for my screwed foot, thanks to the amitriptyline and the tramadol. And to somewhat stabilize my mood, I was also on citalopram. We found out recently that all three of those medications seriously spike the serotonin in one's brain. So yeah,
Dang. Man. I didn't know medications could do that.
well, you're familiar with the likes of a drug overdose or, alcohol poisoning. Too much of a good thing leads to bad things as a basic concept.
Yes.
Um, but when one medication prevents your brain from absorbing and processing serotonin because you want to elevate the levels by slowing its process down. So, you feel happier longer, sort of thing. The citalopram. Amitriptyline has been used to block nerve pain through the use of increasing serotonin in one's brain. And tramadol is an opioid.
Tramadol's an opioid?
Yep.
Yeah.
They had me on that shit for so long. I didn't even know that. That makes a lot of sense, though.
Yep. And if you look at the combination of the those medications, what they do, how they interact, and all that, anyone who isn't trained in medication is sitting there going, "What the fuck?" And anyone who is trained in medication has been actively cock blocking me. So yeah, that's been fun. That's the current leading theory, by the way, and they're not confirming nor denying it, because if they confirm it, then, well, they have to admit that one of the doctors is wrong, and we can't have doctors be wrong at the moment.
Oh?
Especially in the light of the still kind of recent global pandemic.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and the issue is if they properly started looking at my medical history, there's a reason I didn't trust certain information provided during said pandemic.
Man, the pandemic was crazy.
Oh yeah.
think we're still
fucking
getting the after effects from it now.
Oh, we'll feel it for, a good 20 years down the track.
True. We just need to look at the Great Depression for references on that.
Yeah. Anyways, happier news. But yes, if you want to steal me for the D&D game as a player, I am more than happy to play in it. Just let me know.
That would be awesome. Because what I'm looking for is how many layers outside of the DM do we have in the campaign that we're all in? The Fate Walkers.
Layers?
Yeah.
What do you mean by layers?
No, players, my bad.
Oh, players.
Mhm.
Feywalkers falls, I think it's 4 or 5? Not
5?
counting DM. I'll say 5.
Okay. Because I'm looking for about a 6 or 7 player campaign.
I would say no, not for the first.
No, that's
Yep.
fair.
And Chris has been encountering the reasons why I'd say no. Yep, with the wild ones.
Gotcha.
An hour and a half just for a player to have one turn in combat.
Yeah.
And then you've got several party members who have a lot of anti-numbers abilities. So when they do their thing, if they go before, the snipers of the party, then yeah.
That makes
Yeah.
sense. That makes sense.
Yeah. I would go 6 tops. Now, if you're going a social heavy campaign, I'd still go 6.
Okay. Because I feel like if we do less than 6, you guys probably wouldn't have a chance at the BBG. I've been planning it with my other friends that I go and play D&D with once a month. They've helped me create the BBG, but
Oh. How? Atlas, Dante cheats on us with other group.
I know I'm just a D&D slut.
Oh god.
Hey, Han,
Yeah.
I'm gonna need some firewood over here soon.
Yeah. Well, I'm just loading up this thing. Take it from the non-full stack. But there's plenty of firewood there.
Yeah. No, I'm just letting you know, because in case you come back and go, where'd all the firewood go?
I'm going to need a couple more axes soon. But yeah.
Okay.
So, now, the other thing as well, it's worth pointing out, you say that you don't have to actually answer these questions on stream, and that, but this is to get you thinking, right?
Okay.
You say that, the party won't stand a chance against the BBEG. Ignoring other narrative points, is it a damage issue?
It would probably be a damage issue, yes.
Is it them dealing too much damage to us?
No. It would more so be the amount that they could take. Like, yes, this character is going to be able to hurt you.
Ryu
However-
at level 12 does around about can deal around about 200 damage a turn if she played her spells right.
Yes. So, do you want a little bit of the backstory for the BBG?
Not particularly at the moment. I'm more just speed running the possible conundrums. And Chris is going to get really scared. Sorry. If I played my cards right with Old Nim before I reclassed them, I could probably match Ryu's damage, if not surpass it.
Oh, dang.
Yep. We have Allender, who's able to get a brutal sneak attack off and potentially hit 170 as well. So that's already, what, 570 damage. And a lot of this isn't heavy homebrew either. You know, a couple homebrew items, but they're not really factoring in this equation.
Got you.
Yeah. Do not underestimate the amount of damage a party can do in a short span of time.
That's fair. The way I'm gonna do it is I'm gonna have this BBG leveling up with you guys
Yeah.
as the party goes.
Kinda fairly normal. Because,
Mm.
yeah. Yeah.
You want the characters to have a chance each time they interact with the BBEG.
Yeah. But also know as well that, like, okay, Chris tries to have a BBEG escape from the party. This is another thing. We have 4 party members that we've had to turn around and go, Chris, shut the fuck up, we do this, as a reaction. Multiple party members can actually chase down a BBEG and gank them. Ryu can stop them teleporting away. Nim can, frickin' teleport in front of them and punch them in the face from 300 miles away. Not literally. We've got a lot of ranged characters as well, so even if they've fled, we've got 4 characters with improved move speed. Yes, 90-foot move speed. I rest my case, Chris. And we can do do the dash action, where we move. Where that character would move, 180 feet. That scares a lot of fly speed. And it's a monk, so terrain doesn't matter. This is where the scary shit comes in.
To be fair, just thinking about it, if I was to have someone running away, I would have a creature or something burst in instead of attacking the party. Or a band of sellswords come through.
Yeah, but yeah, Chris, exactly. And Nim can do a lot of that on their own. So, to say that, you know, the BBEG will be too hard for the party to kill is not necessarily much of a thing. You have to assess on your party basis. If we're all playing bards and rogue, you know, but if it's a party of bards, then we're not going to have the damage output to actually be able to deal with the BBEG, but we'd be able to debuff every single. I'm sitting there doing the big talk, and then suddenly the bear runs in front of.
Uh, suddenly beer. Ah! They spawned right in front of it.
Okay. But yeah, so assess closer to the final fight. If because the party will also be reactive, especially if it's a villain we're encountering on the regular, we will adapt to him. They use fire magic. Well, we start bringing things of fire resistance. You know,
Right.
the big things to look out for though is what's our damage potential, and if someone's going a crit build, throw their calculations out the window. I scaled Onyx up to the Wild Ones level, and Onyx could potentially do about the 200, 300 point damage point mark in a turn, and just pile drive the enemy with debuffs at the same time. It is the final boss. I'll say this: I do better in a boss battle without needing a monster stat block. Plus, Dante, here's a DM secret: don't let dice rolls ruin a story. You can fudge rolls. Exactly.
So,
Heck
I
yeah.
have a problem.
Yeah.
That beer is sitting right next to where I need to light some fires.
Okay, I got an idea. Hey, Faye, you might want to kind of move out of the way. I'm so hoping this works because this is coming from the school of really stupid ideas.
Smokey's heading your way. Smokey's going up the hill. No, Smokey's back down.
Okay. Right. Hey, Bear.
I love how it just ran away and said nope.
So the bear's not even interested anymore. Come on.
I hate to do this, but is it okay if I hop out of here?
Yeah.
I appreciate you. I'm just like really tired.
Hey, go with the flow here. Here's always welcome. You're a good bean. And it was basically pull you in here because it's so much easier to talk. Then
Thank
yeah.
you.
But yeah, plot some ideas, and we'll sort something out, and we'll catch you Monday / Sunday.
Yeah. I appreciate you so much, and I hope you all have a wonderful night. Thank you for letting me crash the party a little bit.
Oh yeah.
Toodaloo.
Catch you, Dante. Up, 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 up. And that was a gay robot. Other gay robot.
So, where'd Smokey go?
Ran off into the woodlands.
Good. Smokey can stay over there.
Yeah. I'm still
I'm
having
stuck in an
rather-
animation.
I might have to call up the dentist on Monday.
I'm going to disconnect and reconnect real quick. Smokey was not expected. Smokey was not expected. Just running by. Beer! Oh, I forgot to turn that thing off. I forgot to turn my timer off. My given game timer. So please ignore that.
Boy.
I had a rather forgetful moment there.
Very so good. Yeah, no, I might have to give that dentist a call back. My teeth are really sensitive after that.
Yeah,
And they're
I can
actually
imagine.
feeling a lot. Yeah, but they're feeling a lot more.
Knowing our luck, we're going to be attacked by Smokey on the regular.
At least until we put Smokey down. Here we
Crap,
go.
I forgot to make an axe cast for you. Or a shovel cast for us. Either. I see you've made steps.
Yeah,
Does that just make it easier to get out?
also the beginnings of the entryway that I was working on. Ah! No, no, no.
No, 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 no.
No, 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 no. I was going to actually start hollowing that area out.
Oh, gonna need things that won't fall. Gravel and sand, bad idea.
Gravel and sand is just to provide initial scaffolding. I was going to properly start bracing the shit with wood and stuff. Even low fertility dirt if I have to. Right. I was just trying to smooth out part of the top, and you can probably see sections forming.
Yeah. I do not know where you got this fire clay from, but we're probably going to need some more.
That was just what is it? That's 9 o'clock. So like 9:30.
That doesn't help.
From our big hole, 9:30. Look at the map.
So to the west.
A little bit northwest, but yeah. Oh. Yeah, right next to that rift.
Yeah.
Hey, Faye, come over here. You see Tall, Dark, and Handsome?
Okay, I looked at this and saw blue clay. Not fire clay. My bad.
Oh, good. I'm gonna need a frickin' shovel soon. No, correction. I need a shovel. Time to go axe some more things. Trying to get more coal, right?
I have 36 flint.
Cool.
If you want it. Because
Yeah.
with what I'm doing, we are going to need charcoal. But we're also going to need a thing that's protected from rain, because molds now shatter when they get water on them.
Okay, Flint. Oh. Ah, blah. I wonder if Dante is... Oh, sorry, not Dante. Atlas is still about.
Dante is adorable.
Yim.
Then again, so is Atlas.
Yim. To be fair, I think Atlas has squiggle permission.
Yeah, I'm fairly certain we gave them permission to jump into that channel.
Yeah. Alright, there we go. Alright. There we go, there we go. An axe head. There we go.
Have you attacked any of the food that I put into the baskets?
This would imply I knew we had food in baskets.
I didn't tell you because I thought you'd look in the baskets, seeing the baskets placed there.
No.
Assumptions make an ass out of you and me.
Yes, but Dante and Atlas are good beans. I mean, if we had enough warning ahead of time. Sorry, me so not plotting things. Alright,
My brain's
there we
just
go.
going. Now I'm wondering what the two of them are like in a call together.
Adorable. They never really said anything before, but fuck, have we shipped them hard. Okay.
What I'm gonna say is mistakes happen.
Huh? In response to Saf.
Yeah.
Yeah. The important thing is, did you learn from it? Take it as an opportunity to improve and make yourself better. Okay.
I made a cook pot, but I didn't make any bowls. That's a bad idea.
That's another trick. Let's go grab that one. A what?
A wah?
Yeah. Oh wow.
What's a wah?
I found a wagon of some sort.
Ooh. Where?
I'm gonna check. Go to the hole, go up the stairs, head towards the left into the orange sands.
Yep. Up the stairs, head left.
Like, head towards me. I can see you.
Let's go rob them. Ooh. That looks like a botany trader, if I had to guess.
That would actually be really good for us.
Well, I mean, the wagon is basically a greenhouse.
Yeah.
I said, got anything to trade? No, they are a treasure hunter.
And what does that mean for us?
Not a lot.
Not a lot? Not a lot
Paintings,
at this.
some armors, some clothing, etc., etc.
Hmm.
starving?
Yep.
Eat some berries. I just found something even more dangerous.
What? And
Tower.
you said eat some berries?
I threw some berries on the ground at your feet.
Uh, Let me guess, you're checking out the tower?
Yep. Oh. You remember that
What?
mining encampment we started in that one time?
Yeah?
And how it had a big tower
Yeah.
and a big hole in the ground?
Let me guess, the big hole in the ground is what we're looking at?
Yes. And I'm seeing Greeblies down there.
Okay.
I found you a shovel.
I really don't have the inventory space to do this. Meow. Meow. I have noticed, I mean, outside of D&D, Chris, you've seen the weird shit that I want to pull. Part of the reason why the characters I make are so convoluted and crazy are because of issues with butting heads with the system. The other part, ow,
Um,
we got friends.
oh, fun. We don't exactly care about the rot, per se.
Not at the moment, at least.
Do you have space for one item? Probably not.
No. Why?
I'm throwing these cattails out for twine then. Oh. Ow. But hey, we got storage.
Yeah.
So-
I'm likely gonna die soon. I put one of the shovels down and I grabbed the cattails.
yeah. I don't blame you.
Shovel can wait. Yeah. And yes, Chris is a good little wee Alohan Vulpix.
Yes, but I like what we. One of the things we got.
Yeah.
Beeswax.
Bees!
You're glowing. Now, I am slightly concerned we don't have a house yet, but... yeah.
I am kind of running around sorting like 4 things.
I said slightly. Not the, oh god, we don't have a house yet.
There we go.
Okay, there's your axe mold. Which means I'm gonna need to do that.
And that day will be today. Do it, Chris. Do it.
Do it, you know you want to.
I've even got a great hook for the character, even if they're only temporarily introduced. There's one. I'm blanking on the surname at the moment. So I apologize on that front. Oh, you are fucking kidding me.
Smokey came back.
No. Different kind of smoky, though.
Smokey came back.
No, different kind of smoky.
There is a bear right there.
Oh, hi, Smokey. Honestly, you're the least of the problems at the moment. Hey, Faye. You're seeing my stream at the moment, aren't you?
Oh, I see. The rift.
Okay. So, Chris, I'm just going to use the character's first name as as the surname because I'm currently drawing a blank and I hate it. But you have a character with a very heavy fox theming and is tied to the elemental forces. That is one option. Correct. Oh, fuck.
Also, Han, Deimos is slightly upset that they didn't get to be a sky pirate.
I'm sorry.
It's okay. It's just the talking of characters, and it's just Deimos
no.
pops up and goes, "I
Hey.
wanted to be a sky pirate."
I'd entirely love to run things, but everyone got bitchy at me when I started running it, so... yeah.
Oh hey, Gribblies.
Yeah. A rather lot of them.
I probably should have made a spear.
A spear would do wonders.
So after all, a knife does fuck all damage.
My axe just broke. It's not the damage that's getting us, it's the reach.
So what did we get from them? Ooh, twine. And rusty gear pieces.
No, fuck up. Hey, Faye. And there's some twine behind you. But yeah, theoretically, Chris, you could, while Yuki is the Grand Master of the Four Elements, 4 of her kids theoretically could be other Four Element monks, or even in some cases, they hyper specialized in, you know, one of the 4 elements. Then you have the Fire Fox, the Ice Fox, the Earth Fox, and the Air Fox.
I'm sorry, I have to steal from a complete pile.
That's fine. Faye,
Yeah?
I'm gonna plonk down the flint in a big pile thing.
There's crates, hon. I put them into one of the things because I didn't know what we'd want to use them for. And, well, flint seems like a good purpose for one.
Yeah. More importantly, though, I was plonking it down,
To get it out of your inventory.
get it out of the inventory, and go, Faye, can you be awesome and make us some. I'm gonna need some. We're gonna need some axes and shovels and some spears.
Well, the axe and shovel side of things won't be too hard. Because I've already got casts for them being cooked up. But yeah, I can make up some axes and such, but I'm going to need some wood. Not wood, sticks.
Well, here's a whole faggot. They're in the flight basket.
Yep.
Right. Also, take a look.
Oh, right. I'm placing it around the wrong way. Ah, yeah.
Like, I'm gonna, you know, improve the materials we're using.
You have 2 shovels by the fire pit. Not the fire pit, the charcoal pit.
Yeah. And I'm probably gonna need like another 2 for axes.
There's one axe head. Two axe
Up,
heads.
up.
Hop, 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 hop. I love how you've got most of our viewers. And I'm okay
Yeah.
with this.
Okay.
So you said you'd need, what, another 4 axes?
Something like that.
There you go. There's 4 axes.
Okay, cool. Buffing a bard's counter charm. Okay, you're gonna have to run through counter charm with me first. I'm gonna need to eat. Dang it.
Take the 7 black currants.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go look for some more food.
That fire clay would be a good place to start.
It would be if I hadn't have run the opposite direction.
Yeah. As an action, you play a song that lasts until your next turn. Allies within range have advantage of. Yeah, that's actually a surprisingly solid ability.
And it's not trying to cover too many bases like some spells people have made.
No, I think that was the original one. Honestly, it's perfectly fine. The issue is as an action. So you have to be aware that it's coming to work against certain spells and so on. Or devote your turn to it. And against a lot of things with frightening, it's on a per day basis. So you only really need to pop it at the start of the fight. And then you don't need it anymore. That's one of the things. The biggest use the biggest buff, but then I feel we're overcorrecting, would be make it a reaction.
Again, I'm
That
being
would be-
cheeky and going, "Welcome to Tura's one-stop D&D shop. How may we help you?"
Yeah. Honestly, though, I wouldn't worry about it. It's a solid ability with a good use. Covers actually quite a disturbing amount of spells. It's got the good utility. The biggest issue with it is that action cost. But yeah,
To be fair, if you've got a villain that telegraphs their intent,
well, against a succubus who's throwing out charm spells, that's gonna absolutely castrate the fight. Against a dragon, you own before the frightening presence becomes an issue, the bard plays on the lute, and all of a sudden the party is inspired not to run away. The issue is it kind of does a niche that a lot of other classes do, and it's trying to cover something that classes do. The paladin becoming immune to fear. Honestly, I wouldn't do that. As horrid as that's gonna sound, I wouldn't do that. The bonus action, I would keep it in action, and it lasts until your next turn. However, as a reaction, you may use this ability to grant one ally advantage on frighten and charm effects. Something like that. Like, I'd have to fluff up the wording properly, but I'd go something like that. And I reckon that would actually probably see a lot more use than the bonus action. Well, think of it. There's a shield spell where a wizard can cast shield and gain plus 5 AC. And it's a reaction spell. Boom, done. It's simple. The reaction version doesn't last until the end of the turn. So if a PC gets bombarded by charm spells, and they're gonna be charmed, that's fine, but you can use it to grant advantage against one of those rolls. But also, I'm sorry, and I hate to say this, you don't use charm effects as a role. I've noticed you tend to shy away from charm effects, and I don't have a problem with it. I don't use charm effects often as well, and when players encounter charm effects that I'm using, it's the entity is already under the charm effect, rather than, it being actively cast. Look at our current storyline, right? we're dealing with people with charm control collars. One, uwu. Two, there's not really much in the way of room to have this effect work. Number two, meow. Number two, I just really quickly need to check something because I'm about to probably rain on your parade. A little bit. Yeah. Nim because Nim's an elf, Nim has advantage against charm effects and so on. Now, this doesn't necessarily mean, you're using this effect in a party with Nim, but I'm just mentioning. Elves have a racial trait that grants them advantage against charm effects. Ironically, since I play edgy as fuck darkness characters. Now, I do find it funny. I do find it funny that the new counter song is so much weaker than the old one. I think we might actually have an issue if we have Chris play 3.5. He's just not going to come back. Mm,
I mean, would that be such a bad thing?
no, it wouldn't, and I might need to go back. Honestly, I feel sorry for the succubus that tries to charm the wild one. Actually, that would be a fucking funny encounter. Okay. So with 3.5 Flash Pathfinder, because I lump them together, Um, a what? A what? Okay. So, the Twitch, one of the Twitch chat tabs that I've got open in the background
Yeah,
to manage things,
just
it just
crashed.
started playing an ad.
Huh. I teleported back via wolf, and I bring foods.
Okay. I'm probably going to do similar but without foods. Yeah. No. So okay. So because of how the class system and structure and all that was set out, you had a lot more creativity with building your character the way you want to build it. But also some abilities were just arguably better and more usable. Exhibit A, counter song, right? Are you ready for this? So we have the 5th edition counter song. As an action, you play a song that lasts until the end of your next turn. Allies within range have advantage on being charmed and frightened. This is cool. But I'll jump over here. A bard with 3 or more ranks in a perform skill. By the time that you get the counter song, level 1, and you're playing a bard, you should have 3 or more ranks in a perform skill. Can use your musics or poetics to counter magical effects that depend on sound, but not spells that simply have a verbal component. Each round of the counter song, he makes a perform check. Any creature within 30 feet of the bard, including the bard himself, that are affected by sonic or language dependent magical attack may use the bard's perform check in place of its saving throw after the saving throw is rolled. After the saving throw is rolled, the perform check result proves to be higher. A creature within range of the counter song that is already under the effect of a non-instantaneous sonic or language dependent magical attack, it gains another saving throw against the effect each round it hears counter song. But it must use the perform check result for the save. Counter song has no effect against effects that don't allow saves. Yeah, I get to roll a d20, or I get to use the Bard's 87 on performance. I know which one I would rather. And one feels more, you know, usable. Yeah,
I
but
borrowed
it's
one
a.
of your axes.
It's fine. But it's a prime example. It's one of the prime examples I point to with the differences of 3.5 and 5th edition. So we're not even we haven't even changed company. Um, do, do, do. What does the bard have in Pathfinder for countersong? They just clean up a lot of the writing. It's very much the same ability. But the Bard is one of the prime examples on when it was just so much better for them. Like, don't get me wrong, I enjoy Songbird. The Necromantic Bard is. But I've been talking with Atlas, and we might have to swap Songbird into a proper druid or something just to keep this thing going properly. The issue is I'm butting heads with I'm butting heads with the very system to do what I want to do with it. That's one of my big problems. Don't get me wrong, I'm absolutely adoring College of Requiem. And we've got a really magic heavy party. So the inspiration goes really far. But, and I hate to say it, the College of Requiem needs a necromancer. Yeah, Songbird was a bard. That's why we went with the name. But yeah. Saf, the thing is though, you wouldn't be able to tell a lot of the time. Songbird may be a bard, but they don't fucking play like one. And that was kind of one of the goals, but also... Huh? Did I just cut a shit ton of wood into firewood?
I'm sorry. We can store it. We can store it. I got impatient. I ran out of things to do.
Hey.
Han.
Oh.
The sand basket. We both went and cut a whole bunch of wood. I'm sorry. I feel like I jumped the gun a lot.
Yeah. It's okay.
Wish the time may go faster. We're at 12 hours now instead of God knows how many, 17 or 19.
12 hours?
12 in game hours. So, where's the smith room going to be?
I don't know. I'm just building cells as I'm kind of going. I think I might just shave this down. Yeah, I'm just kind of building cells. If you want to claim a room, claim a room.
Let's see. I need something to work with, so. Actually, I'm just going to do this up here while where there's a clear area. Anvil. Fire pit. Ingot heater. Storage.
What are you doing?
Trying to lay out space. Probably ingot stack. Tongs and hammer. Chisel and something else. Charcoal storage, coal storage. Some gas storage. Room to maneuver.
Okay, Chris. If you're gonna EP, we will catch you later. And I still need to sit down with you for week 2.
I need at least a 7x6 interior space room.
Okay. I have an idea. Faye, why don't you just claim this room and this room? One for storage, because you were talking about that,
Yeah,
and the other for the actual workshop.
the storage I was going with was ingot, firewood, etc., etc.
Yeah. How's this look for storage?
Yeah,
And then we've got the other one, and I mean we can still dig out some sections. But yeah. Oh yeah.
what what can we do for a sheltered roof?
Well, for now, you could grab some low fertility dirt for a roof.
That I could.
Yeah. And I might have to go back to the dentist and get that tooth removed. Meow.
Yeah, you say about low fertility dirt, and it's just right.
Right?
I need to go into bear territory.
Ah, where the treasure hunter is.
As I said, bear territory.
Uh,
Okay, so my first two casts I need to make is a hammer and a pickaxe, and then an axe and a shovel.
and a sword not long after that.
I will smith one of those, so an anvil will be required.
Don't you already have an anvil?
I have an anvil cast. So I suppose that counts.
Yeah. Yeah. No.
No, it's understandable.
We are coming up to our 3 hour. Oh, we're at 2.5 at the moment.
Yep. Lovely.
Lovely.
We got Rift Riftenson next to us. Next to our storage.
Okay.
Let's see.
Mm.
40. That gives me 215. This is 40 per. If you need us to end early, we can end early. Because as much as I hate saying it, it means we can eat and then rest up if need be.
Yeah. Not at the moment. But yeah. Cool.
Yeah.
Um, Safe building. Okay. Let's just got a good amount of medium fertility soil on me as well, by the way.
Yep.
I've got some low as well, so we can, you know.
I placed a
Just-
small cap over that initial room.
Mm-hmm.
Mostly just so that when I do put casts down in there and get the stuff going, they won't exactly explode.
I do want to build a coal silo,
Yep.
probably attached to the furnace.
That will be that first room.
Yeah. And the room a level below, yeah. We can put another room on top and give it a 3-room section, expand the area.
I find it funny. In a lot of games with with other people, I end up being the one doing the farming, not the one doing the crafting.
In this one, however, you're the one doing the crafting. Um,
And yes, I'm digging out this area I am at the moment because once I get the pickaxe, I should be able to get words. Copper here.
yeah.
Because it's not usually very far below the surface when it's surface copper like I grabbed. So at least dig out the area on top of the gravel. And then we can go, right, relieve so many blocks, though I don't think we can use slate for a quern or anything like that. Can we? I think it's basalt. raid.
Yeah, I was going to. So I did the end of a Hunger Games.
Ate a poisonous berry.
Yeah.
I'm actually surprised I know that reference. I haven't watched Hunger Games or read the book. It's another of those I get that reference moments,
Yeah.
which in itself is a reference.
Oh, okay. You're going. You went up one. Okay.
I didn't know what you wanted, so that was just the best option I found at the time.
Honestly, it makes it easier for us putting the roof in proper. Because then we can go in, put the roof in, rather than have to dig up the old roof immediately. Yeah. Um, I want to get the silo at least set up before we wrap up.
Yep.
I'm not going to be able to do that until we have a pickaxe. So.
Yep. The anvil is going to be where the mold is. There's probably going to be storage up again. Immediate storage of stuff that I use in here.
Yeah, and you
Fuel
see
and such.
we're planning the silo
Yeah.
to come through, right? Okay. Right. Okay.
Yep. Not that we have any
Okay.
bowls to use this with, but I'm going to stick this next to our old fire pit.
Mm.
15 iron. Zinc.
Yeah.
60 units of copper there. 60 there.
Now, I do think I'm gonna continue on with 7 on stream tomorrow.
Yep.
But if things feel shitty and bland and all that, then I'm not gonna do more of that on stream.
Understandable.
Yeah.
I'm sorry I made it dark.
And the pissy over the spoilers? was because, yeah, while you gave like one or two bits and pieces of information, I had enough of a lot of other context information that kinda just, yeah.
Yeah.
Final Fantasy VII's remake has been Zombieland.
I'm sorry.
It's okay.
That's a big hole in the ground.
I can't see shit.
I'm sorry.
It's okay.
Sounds like you are starving.
Yeah, I'm starving, I can't see shit, and I'm probably gonna die
Take the
again.
torch. Hun?
Huh? Feet. My screen's black.
Take the torch.
Mm.
We are going to have a pickaxe soon. Which, because we've got that chunk of malachite that we found in the pit of doom, you can take the first pickaxe. Let it take one more piece of charcoal.
Yeah, that'll give at least a basic layout for what I'm planning there. Yeah, okay.
And now everything goes black.
Alright, I know it's a little short, but I'm thinking of calling it there.
Yeah. I'm okay with that. So I'm going to disconnect. I'm going to hit the pause on the timer. And let's see who is live that we can throw people at. Well, more you can throw people at, but yeah.
Yeah, I'm trying to work out how to throw people.
Teacup Kitty or Shock?
As much and all as I want to raid Teacup Kitty, I'm sorry, but Shock actually being online.
To
I
be
know
fair,
they're playing
they've been
together.
they've been going for 6 hours, but they go for quite a while at times.
Yeah, let's raid the Wickham.
Let's put our raid message in, at least from my end, and we will raid the Purple Wicker Beast. Funnily enough,
And we'll catch
they were the
lovely
first option in
beans
my
later.
raid list. Hapwa. Thank you all for tuning
Hapwa.
in. Hopefully, I will see you all tomorrow.
Catches.